Getting married is serious business, but this self-important woman believed she was a catch and warned she'd walk out if he didn't propose. Yet her demand blew up in her face. Let's witness the painful regret of this conceited woman.
There's been so many times where women say to me, it's like, oh, I told him I want a divorce, but hoping he'd come back for me, but he let me pack my bags. So sometimes they file for divorce or take it that far as a way of testing their partner. And if they're with quite a healthy partner, they'll think you mean it. Sometimes they file for divorce or take it that far as a way of testing their partner. And if they're with quite a healthy partner, they'll think you mean it.
Sometimes people threaten separation or push things that far just to test their significant other. And if they're paired with a truly stable partner, they'll assume you're serious. It's the quickest route to losing a grown man. These manipulative tactics only succeed on the insecure or the clingy. Why? Because a self-assured man doesn't bargain away his independence. When you warn him you'll go, he isn't frightened by the possibility. He spots the unhealthy pattern and picks calm over your chaos.
It's an evolutionary thing because here's the reality. Childbirth is potentially fatal. So to put that risk onto a relationship, he better be able to endure all types of storms. Yeah. So we have to test them. So we have to, unfortunately, test them. We have to test, are they going to be faithful, financially stable, have their own boundaries? Now, the problem is, unfortunately for men, when we push you and you succumb to us, you automatically lose us.
Caving to a demand spells the end of your union. The instant you fold, you've established a habit of lifelong control.
What we're saying when we're pushing you is really make sure you don't give in to this, because if you do, then I know you're not strong enough.
Oh my God, give me an example.
It might be something like I push a man to say, I'm going to come home when I want. I'm going to come on girls' trips. I'm going to do whatever I want. And then when you actually give in and say, okay, essentially she feels like she's not being protected. So she feels like nobody's governing her.
You don't have a spine.
You're not responsible. Or she might say, I'm talking to my ex-boyfriend, and you say, I don't feel comfortable with that. She might, no, you have to, I have to. Fine, he accepts it. Essentially, she's saying that you don't mind if I have an affair. Bye. Essentially, what we're begging for is sometimes is the boundary. We're not looking for you to bow down.
Wow.
So hard for men to figure that out. Though.
Right.
I feel so bad
So
for men.
funny.
It's like reverse psychology all the time, unfortunately.
If she labels this a evolutionary trial, tell her to find another subject for her tests. Don't drag that poison into a union. A man with backbone picks his calm over a fractured relationship.
What's the lowest amount of money a man should spend on a wedding ring for you guys?
500 grand, okay? We need a mother rock on this finger. A rock, you hear that? I don't care if you're broke as take your mama's life savings, take your life savings, take your grandma's life savings, and get me a rock.
There is no price limit. Whatever the I pick out, you're buying.
Period. What's the wedding ring? What's your price?
For you?
No. For me, yeah.
For you?
Why look at me like that?
Like $1,000.
1,000!
Excessive pride, insufficient partner qualities. Savor the spotlight while it endures because the feline shelter is on standby. Folks frequently confuse arrogance with self-value until reality delivers a wake-up call. Have you witnessed how this scenario unfolds in actual life? Drop a comment underneath.
I don't want to go to your house. He's like, oh, okay, then I'm gonna drop you back home. And I'm like, what? I cannot believe at this point in my life, I'm like, okay. So then like I had something, okay, at 10 p.m. So then I told him like, oh, can you at least drop me where I'm going? Like, so then I will stay there. He's like, I'm not gonna drive all the way there. You know what I told him via text? I told him like, look, the last thing you will hear from me is that you deserve the people that you're with. Like you deserve the woman that you're with, because we're talking about a man that he doesn't know what it's like to do effort for a woman. He's like, let's go buy a pack of donuts and we will go to my house. Why? For what? Why would I go to your house? Even if it's not the first time I see you, why would I do that? Guys, can you imagine the shock? So he dropped me back home, okay? And I'm like, okay, thank you for the tour. You gave me a tour in the city. Loved it.
She committed a massive error. She handled a self-assured man the way she did the timid guys from her history. She anticipated him becoming her emotional servant, catering to her demands. But she miscalculated. He isn't there to feed her pride. He's too sharp to fall victim to those tricks. He understands his worth, and he understands precisely when to leave.
Oh, good. Record it all. I'll give you something. Stop. Just stop. All you have to do is stop, bro. All you have to do is stop. Look at you. Look at you. All you have to do is stop. Literally, just stop. Just stop. That's what you want, right? No, I want you to stop. 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 Look at you. Am I doing any of this? Am I doing any of this? I don't. You're recording me. I'm going to get you. No! Why do everyone think I'm crazy? I want you to stop! Let me show you! I want you to stop!
Ending things was his only rescue. He ultimately fled her tactics. Sometimes leaving is the sole path to victory.
I swear I be dating them when they're broke, and then after me they always somehow make a ton of money, and I'm sick of it. When am I gonna meet someone that makes money when I'm with them? Oh. When I'm with them. My last situationship, he did not have a lot of money. Homeboy was biking to see me. We were going, he was paying for everything, but it's not like we were doing anything fucking lavish. And he's like, I can't afford this and I can't afford that. And I'm like, I get it, it's fine, it's okay. Now, motherfucker stayed at the Waldorf. He got a new job. He's making bank. Like, when are they gonna have money? When I'm with them. Why does everybody have to go up after me? I'm tired of fixing these men. When are they gonna be prefixed for me?
Demands aren't affection, they're deals. If you must purchase her presence, she never belonged to you at all. Hold firm.
Serious, it's her in our car. I told you she took the key fob. You need to handle this, Josh.
He doesn't want to be with you. You gotta get out, bro. He's gotta. I'm not getting out till Josh. Bro, you don't.
Joshua, you need to come and tell her to let me have my key. Joshua.
Bro, he don't want you. He don't want you. No. You stole the keys. Get
Tell
out.
her to give you the keys. Tell her to give you the keys. Give me the keys.
Get out.
Everybody's looking at us, Alana.
I swear to God, bro.
I know.
Bro, get her. Get her. She stole our keys, bro.
If a woman makes ultimatums for you to marry her or get her a ring, or else she's leaving you, that woman is not with you for the right reasons.
That's the pressure most men fall into.
Yeah.
I would argue that most marriages are based off of that.
And it's bullshit. It's asinine, fake, inauthentic bullshit.
Yeah, I can't.
Because I've been with women that would be happy being on a deserted fucking island with me and having our own children without having a flashy wedding, without having an expensive $10,000, $15,000 ring. Because guys think that they can just buy women. Let me buy her a $15,000 wedding ring and maybe she'll love me and she won't cheat on me. That ain't gonna help you, bro. Money doesn't fix beta. Money doesn't give women a natural desire for you, which is what every woman wants.
If she canceled the ceremony simply because you refused to squander your funds on an extravagant gathering, well done. You just avoided disaster.
You really don't want to go through with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't.
Why? Because you just want to do it for the gram. Like, you just want to show off for social media.
We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue. Everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Because you just want to flex on your little cousins and your peers. I thought we was doing this for us, though.
We are doing it for us.
She craves the way of life, not the person. If she can't tolerate the label of a sugar baby while insisting on an opulent wedding, she's precisely that.
I'm not getting married at no courthouse. What do I look like getting married at a courthouse? Like, that don't even sound right. That's not even a wedding. Like, you being mad cheap right now and mad weird for no reason.
I'm being cheap, but you on a whole cruise right now. Okay, you ain't had to pay a dollar.
Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm used to dealing with people with money who are able to get me whatever I need, whenever I want it, however I want it. You broke, say that. If you broke, just say that, because you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So
I have no words. Nothing.
So what am I? Is this supposed to be like some sugar daddy type situation, or you want me to be your husband?
If that's what you want to call it, if you want to call it a sugar daddy because it makes you feel good.
I don't want to.
If it makes you feel better, it's telling you what I'm used to.
Now she feel crazy. Sound crazy.
I don't care how it sounds.
You're putting these crazy stipulation on our wedding because
It could be that.
Like how you sound?
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay then. So
All right,
what are you complaining about?
What do you mean? Can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get it done.
She expects the treatment of royalty yet grumbles when he's occupied constructing the foundation. Let her leave. He simply reclaimed his freedom and his earnings.
You want a sugar daddy. That's what you want.
That's what you want to call it. I want a provider. That's what I call it.
But it's been 5 years.
It's been 5 years. You're not losing the whole 5 years. You're gaining the next 5 years. You are gaining the
But I want to have them with him. I want to have the 5 years with him. I don't want to start all over again. That's too much. You agree?
Yes, I want to be with you, but
Then you know what? No, you know what? Around, you either marry me or you reimburse me. It's that simple. I have the ring already. All you got to do is get on your knees and propose.
Your Honor, she is not going to rob me of my manhood and demand that I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to get a ring. I'm going to propose to her when the time is right.
Take this one.
I have not even got to build a relationship with her family.
In case no one else has figured this out, y'all are not compatible. You are living in a fantasy world, baby. In a fantasy world.
Your Honor,
this is not your husband.
Your Honor, I spent so much time invested in him.
Your
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It may not be fair, but it's true. Baby, he is not your husband.
Please.
And you are not going to sit here on this room with me and cry over somebody that does not deserve your tears. Absolutely not.
You want to take trips overseas. You want a wedding. You want a new car. You want this. You want that. And then you expect me to still have the same drive as I did as if it was just me?
I really need to talk to you about something. I don't know how you're going to take this, but I have talked to you. No, I have talked to you about this numerous of times, and I feel like you're not listening to me. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You hear me, but you not taking the time out to really understand what I'm saying. You don't take me out. You don't spend no quality time with me. I feel like I'm just a body and you just there, like we just there. And I feel like it's more to a relationship. It's not even I feel like, I know it's more to a relationship than just, I don't know what this is. Because I don't feel like we in a relationship. I feel like you my roommate.
Because we not going out having dinner at five-star restaurants and shit.
No, because even when you come home, you don't acknowledge me. You always tired or something like that.
Yeah, that come was working 14 hours.
But what they have to do with
physical labor.
Okay, but what they have to do with you acknowledging me?
Well, it take energy and it take rest in order to be able to contribute that to you. I'm one man.
But you always working. I mean, you always resting. So when
to go to work.
Okay, so when is the time gonna be cool? You can't even sit down and watch a movie with me.
I mean, it's a reason and an explanation for all this.
It wasn't like this before. So what you did just to get me in?
See, that's crazy.
What's crazy about?
Look, she wielded the split as a tool, but he made it final. She isn't pleading out of affection. She's pleading because she's lost dominance. A genuine man doesn't reopen the door for those who abandoned him. It's too late.
We broke up 3 months ago.
Yeah, because you broke up with me.
So how are you already liking girls' pictures so quickly?
Sorry, you broke up with me.
Yeah, so I didn't expect you to move on.
You put me on tag, Mercedes. You've been saying I was harassing you when you're my girlfriend and we're not anymore. We're not supposed to be in contact, and now you contact me. You come to my house, yeah? Because I'm liking other girls' pictures. I can do whatever I want. I'm single. I didn't invite you over my.
But in liking.
You shouldn't be by my house, love. Can you please just go away from my house?
Well, yeah, just stop helping.
Go back to the hole which you've called out from.
Oh, very fine.
His grin has vanished. I'd wager he'll have plenty more to voice tonight than the reception costs. From fairy tale ending to shareholder in her history within 4 hours. Hold steady and stay alert, buddy. Comment lucidity if you concur that a clear mind outweighs 1,000 promises right now.
Just got married, right?
Just today,
Yes,
like 4 hours ago.
Okay, and do you guys know each other's body count?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Body count, no. That's irrelevant.
Is it?
Yes, past is the past. It. Like, this is my future.
Are you willing to admit it right now?
9.
9?
Commitment isn't a side gig. If she considers dedication draining, she isn't seeking a companion. She's seeking a benefactor.
I could not be fit to be a wife, but I'm not falling for the trickery, because guess what? I've been a woman. Listen, I've been a woman who lives with a man. And we went 50-50, and I went to work and he went to work. But guess wasn't 50-50? The dishes wasn't 50-50, the laundry wasn't 50-50, the cleaning wasn't 50-50, and that's an everyday motherfucking job. I come home and they got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, got it everywhere. Like, literally. And I'm a clean person. If you've been to my house, I'm organized and clean. So every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house, and yes, I do that anyways, but when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job, and you don't get time for yourself, and that's why women get burnt out, period. And you're no longer happy in your relationship because you're coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work, and you're making sure you're catering to him. And let me tell you guys all something. I have done that, and I'm not saying that I will never do it, but I'm letting you know that it feels very draining. And I'm not saying I won't do it, but when I'm going 50-50 on you,
I take pride in doing it.
So what?
I don't give a
When a woman describes affection as being adored on her own terms, she isn't pursuing a bond. She's pursuing a cycle to nourish her pride.
I feel like I'm nagging you all the time. And I felt like I was nagging him for a whole year. And I don't know if you thought I was bluffing, but I could give him an ultimatum. I said, if we don't do therapy, I'm done. I'm done. And he thought, I don't know if he thought I was joking, but I wasn't joking. And so, yeah, I'm not trying to hurt you anymore, but you don't love me the way I want to be loved.
It's not love. When a woman defines love as loving her the way she wants, she's not looking for a connection. She's looking for a loop to feed her ego.
I feel like when I got down on one knee and proposed to Aria, I made a mistake, but the mistake wasn't proposing to her. I think it was telling her all of that in that moment and knowing that there's a slight chance like that she could make an emotional decision. I just wanted to show her, after how excruciating the experience was, that I'm always gonna love her and I'm always gonna be there for her.
From a man's viewpoint, I sympathize with him. He isn't prepared for a joyful conclusion given her inconsistencies and expectations. He requires a spouse to stand alongside him, not a position where he must endlessly cater to her feelings. That isn't a union. That's a prison.
I just don't know what I want.
When she tried to break up with him, he started leaving and her reaction was insane.
We need to break up.
What?
This relationship, I feel it's ran its course. And I know it's me. It's not you. You're perfect. I need to work on myself. This relationship cannot go on anymore.
What?
What?
What the hell? So you're just gonna leave? You're just gonna up and walk away from me, not say a single word?
What do you want me to say?
Go. Go. Like, that's what you want.
She wielded a separation warning as leverage, but he embraced it and departed. Now she's pleading not because she's lost affection, but because she's lost dominance. A man with dignity doesn't succumb to false conclusions. He renders them final.
You want your wedding to cost?
My thing is not a cost thing. It just needs to
Say that up, but we know. Come on.
I want 2 weddings there. I want one here and I want one abroad in South Africa.
Okay, so you've roughly done the costings, roughly?
I haven't done the cost.
But roughly.
Probably like 600k. Probably even more. Probably like...
What currency are we talking about?
Pounds. Probably like 500k.
Wedding?
400k.
Wedding?
350.
Wedding?
How much?
You're trolling me.
Why am I going down?
You're trolling
How
me.
much do they cost?
A wedding?
Yeah, my dress, my bridesmaids, my car, my people, my hair, like...
My ring. Are we including the whole thing?
Yeah.
A ceremony costing $600,000. Ah, incredible. That isn't a festivity. That's an installment toward a fresh start. Just not alongside you. Verified.
Confirmed it, my husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. When he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what really hurts the most is that I was gonna tell him on that third time. I was gonna tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single what's wrong with me because he didn't ask for the third time. He did not persist with the questions. He asked twice.
Hey, just tell him the first time, okay? Just tell him the first time and you'll be good. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go lay in traffic now.
If you're okay the first couple times he inquires, you're signaling that everything's fine. A spouse is a companion, not a psychic. If you require backing, express it plainly. Toying with his tolerance isn't examining his devotion. It's merely squandering his time.
Now forward. Oh, just hang on the hood.
Why don't you see them working on oil rigs? Those are extremely high-paying jobs, way higher-paying jobs than being a coffee barista. There's no more barrier for entry. Why aren't they crossing over?
There's a couple of reasons. Like, might be raised in a household where they're taught, hey, that's not a very ladylike thing to do. You should focus instead on, like, you know, taking care of children.
That's really weird. Is photography a ladylike thing to do?
It's not necessarily ladylike, but it is highly rewarded.
Yeah, here's what's so interesting to your argument. Is not ladylike in any way, shape, or form. So your argument of, wait a second, they're told that X thing is not ladylike. It seems that women will ignore this isn't ladylike if it leads to a lot of money. If it leads to a bunch of money, suddenly it's not ladylike, we can put a big X through it. So if we can put a big X through, doesn't seem very ladylike because we will compensate for that with money. Why they go do that with other jobs? Is it because they can't?
I swear far too many folks are accustomed to voicing views but never truly act on them. Handling of that. A genuine man never demeans himself to retrieve something that fails to value him. Don't confuse limits with hostility. He's merely declining a proposal that falls short of his value. A man never accepts a supporting part in another's story.
We need to go outside and talk.
Okay, why
Come
you
on.
sounding like that?
Come on. I want to embarrass you at work.
What is going on?
How dare you put that on Instagram?
The audacity to comment under a post and agree with cheating on your husband for $100,000? I care about you in this relationship.
How you care about me and you coming up to my job and I can lose my job because you up here with this stupid foolishness.
Stupid foolishness now.
Yes, it is.
So you would cheat on your husband for $100,000. Make it make sense.
Would you do it?
Heck no, because I love you and only
Boy,
you.
it don't matter. It's not that big of a deal. You should not be coming to my job.
It's not no big
because
deal.
of this. This is
Absolute lesson in self-protection. He rescued himself before it was too late. If she's assigning a value to her devotion publicly, canceling the ceremony is the smartest move he's ever made.
Tell you why I broke up with him? Do you really want to know why?
That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that
I saved his fucking life and I couldn't marry a man that I saved his life. I wanted the man that I marry to be the one that saves my life and can protect me. And I saved his life and I just felt like there was an empower balance. I want to be the feminine and he needs to be the masculine, and if that's not going to happen, we can't get married.
that proves my point. He's a loser. He had to get saved by you.
He's drowning.
He was drowning. I live in Hawaii. I'm from Hawaii. And he went out too deep and he started drowning and I saved his life. But I can't marry a man that I have to save his life.
Her reasoning is absurd. Marriage is founded on authentic bonding, not ticking off requirements for gender duties. Attempting to impose a structure based on a life obligation is merely futile.
It's a wrap. It's over. And whoever to do this,
You can't.
no, I'm not.
Just like that, you're really just done.
Just
from one mistake, it literally meant nothing.
Listen. You tell me who the guy is. You just give me his Instagram, give me whatever it is, and I promise God, it's gonna be bad. Everything's gonna be bad because that's like you're tripping, bro. I should just call my homies. Watch out, bro. Get off me.
Please.
No, get off me. You're tripping. Like, I don't even know why you're not even telling me this like a long time ago. Like, you're really tripping right now for telling me this now.
Because it was a mistake. I wish it didn't happen. I tried to erase it out my mind for literally this the whole time. The past month, I've been trying so hard to just get it like out my mind. I wish it never happened. I wanted to just take back time, but I can't. I just have to tell you before.
I don't care what you're saying. You gotta just get out the car, bro. You gotta get out the car. I'm about to go to the apartment and it's over. I'm canceling everything.
Confessing to infidelity to retain someone, that isn't a tactic. That's a psychological collapse. You can't mend shattered glass by adding further fractures. Wise decision walking away.
Why are you doing this? What is wrong with you, bro? Stop. Dude. Stop.
Don't make this harder than it's supposed to be.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Let go. Why are you doing this?
Please. You can't force someone to be in a place they don't want to be.
But why?
I don't want to be. You're not the same one.
Can you stop?
You're not the same.
Stop. Let go. Why are you doing this to me? Can you stop? Let go. What?
Please don't make this hard.
No. You can't be it. Baby.
I'm so sorry.
Babe, you can't do this to me. Why are you doing this? Babe, please don't do this. Why?
Please.
I'm not good enough for you or something?
It's not. Someone, it will be good enough for someone. You're good enough for me, but it's not that. I just feel like we're not working.
How? We could fix it. We could talk about it and work on it.
But it's not.
No, I'm sorry, but no.
Please.
No. No.
Alright, I'm gonna have to come back and get my stuff.
Babe, please. Can you just listen to me? Can we talk about it? Why? No, that's not. No. Can you just stop? Wait.
Stacey, please. Don't make it. I don't want to see you cry, please.
Why are you doing this? I love you.
I know. I feel like you're not the same anymore.
How? You just wake up because it's 2021 and you're just like, oh, I'm a leaver?
It doesn't feel the same anymore.
But how? What doesn't feel? You keep saying it doesn't feel the same, but you're not even explaining to me.
I don't know. I can't be. I don't know. Like I wake up, I turn to the side, it's not the same. Just please stop crying.
That's so mean. No.
Please, I don't want to see you crying. You're gonna make me sad. I don't want to be sad.
Izzy.
Please.
Let's work on it.
Please.
So where are you going?
I'm gonna have to come back and get myself.
Where are you going?
I just need to leave. I can't.
The act has concluded. She violated his confidence, and now she's employing sobs as leverage to manipulate him into remaining. If she valued the relationship, she wouldn't have wrecked it to begin with.
Who's willing to do anything for me? I can pick up the phone and say, hey, I need some gas money, and they sending it. But every time I call you, it's always a problem, and I'm tired of that.
Call him. That's true. Call him right now.
What you mean call him right now? I don't have to prove nothing to you. I can show I can show you my bank account and show you that I got at least 5 dudes that's sending me money.
Well, what's the problem, baby? If you got
if you got $500, you could have just said that.
I don't have $500 for you because everything I do is luxury, baby, and it's for me. Now, if you want to be a part of this life, you can. If you don't, let me know.
Okay, but I don't have to be a part of their life and they giving me money. So what's you know what? At this point, you just wasting my time, and I don't even understand why I even chose to deal with you. And are you really recording me right now? Like, what's the point of that? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, who you gonna show that to?
Hey, baby, I just wanna let you know that I ain't gonna lie. Once a woman start talking about other men and me, I'm done. So you might as well just wrap it up when you get home. Is that cool with you?
I'm not talking to you.
You ain't talking to me no more.
You doing op stuff. Now, I'm not talking to you.
Alright.
I'll let you say all that so I can put you on camera so I can show the whole world. This is why I'm done with you. I don't want nobody thinking, oh, he think he got all that and this and that. No, you just said what you said. You got other men giving you money, and that's all I need to hear. Ain't no lie, girl. Girl, I'm done with you. Girl, I am done with you. I'm done. Get out of here.
She insists it was fabricated, but the harm is complete. The moment she leveraged other men to boost her worth, she demolished the base of her relationship. I respect his calm. He didn't debate or yell. He simply recognized that her worth was counterfeit and withdrew his commitment. That's how you deal with a manipulator. How would you score this power play on a scale of 1 to 10? Leave your rating below.
2. My fiancée cheated on me a week before our wedding and expected me to pay for it. Instead, I ghosted her, canceled everything, and left her to explain to the guests. Update 1. I spoke to Mark. He updated me in detail. The wedding day was chaos. It was smooth until the guests started asking about my family and the groom. She tried calling me over and over. When I didn't answer, she called my parents. No response. She called Mark, who was at the venue, and he pretended not to know anything. Her parents turned to her with full-blown questions. Where's the groom? Is this some kind of prank? Did something happen? Her bridesmaids tried to keep things together, forcing smiles, but the vibe got thick. Guests huddled in small groups, speculating and gossiping, making all sorts of stories under the sun. One of them speculated that I ran away with my colleague. This one was suggested by her godmother. Eventually, her father took the stage and requested everyone to be patient, saying, "We're expecting a bit of a delay. Please bear with us." He was shaky and pale. It didn't help. The guests weren't blind. They knew something was very wrong. She and her friends eventually realized that none of my guests had arrived, and all of it seemed planned. They tried to corner Mark. But Shelley stopped them, maybe fearing he would spill the beans in front of the guests. Eventually, her parents and friends sneaked her out of the venue, and one of her bridesmaids announced that the wedding was postponed. And everyone would be notified about the new date, soon. But this wasn't even the worst part. She wasn't just dealing with the emotional wreckage of being humiliated in front of her family, friends, and an entire wedding venue full of guests. No, this was hitting her where it hurt the most, her wallet. Shelley had lost a stable job a few months before the wedding. After months of struggle, she settled for a low-paying job that paid her project-wise. She barely made enough to cover her bills. I covered most of the household expenses. At the time, I didn't think much of it. We had already planned everything, and since I could afford it, I volunteered to cover the wedding expenses without hesitation. I believed we were a team, and in a marriage, it shouldn't matter who was paying as long as we were in it together. That belief shattered the moment I discovered her cheating. The moment I pulled the plug on the wedding, I wasn't about to let my hard-earned money pay for a celebration of lies. For the wedding, we had hired a planner who did everything, including the venue, decor, and food. We had paid only 40% of the cost in advance. The remaining 60% was due, with 30% of it to be paid 2 days before the wedding. I had conveniently stalled that payment. When the manager reached out, saying they'd settle everything after the wedding, he informed me that an additional interest would be charged, on the 30%, due to the delay. I said, sure, knowing it wasn't my problem anymore. I knew I would vanish, and she would have to deal with it. It happened as I planned. When Shelley was trying to sneak out of the venue, to escape the judgment of the guests, she was stopped by the planning team. The manager wasn't about to let her walk without settling the dues. It was 60% of the total wedding cost, and let me tell you, it was huge, a big deal for someone who doesn't have a stable job, and had blown her savings on the wedding dress, makeup, bridesmaid costumes, and gifts. The manager insisted on settling it right away. She didn't have enough money to cover it on the spot. Her father was forced to step in, but even for him, the amount was too much to pay at once. He desperately pleaded for time, but the manager wasn't in a charitable mood. He refused to budge until some form of guarantee was provided. After a lot of pleading, he let Shelley and her mother go, but made her father sit until a new contract was drawn up. He signed to take full responsibility if the dues weren't cleared within the agreed time frame. Legal action would be taken if they failed. The humiliation of having to sign those papers in front of so many people was unbearable for him. Though most of their guests had left, a few were still present to witness the chaos. He was seething with anger, cursing me loudly. By then, Mark had already shown my email to most of the guests, and almost everyone there knew the truth. But her parents still believed that I had stood her up. After dealing with the planner, her father stormed over to my parents' house. He was boiling with anger and ready for a fight. He was met with a cold reception. My mother informed him about her cheating. He was ashamed but still mad at me for dragging him into this. He said I should have informed them as well so they could have skipped the wedding. He argued that I should have handled the situation behind closed doors, and not made a public fool of the family. My mother shot back, saying there was no one to blame but his daughter. She had destroyed everything, not me. She chose lust over loyalty. He should be schooling his daughter instead of lecturing me. He left with a bitter face. Shelley went back home with her mom and friends, only to find my side of the closet empty. My things were gone. The realization must have hit her like a truck. Everything was over, and I had made sure she knew exactly why. On the fridge, in bold black ink, I left a note: "I know about your cheating." Next to it were printed photos of her affair partner's car, parked in our driveway. I'm sure her parents and friends didn't take it well. I don't know what exactly happened between them, but some of her mutual friends eventually reached out to me, expressing how sorry they were for how things turned out. Through them, I learned that her parents had also turned their backs on her. She had to move out of that house, she couldn't afford the rent. Initially, they had planned to take her in, until she got back on her feet. But once they learned of her cheating, they pulled back their support. Her father was saddled with wedding debt, and furious beyond words. He demanded that she pay back every cent he had covered for the wedding. Not only was she left alone to face the consequences of her actions, but now she was financially crippled as well. Right now, she's couch surfing with one of her friends. I couldn't care less. I've moved in with Mark for now until I find my own place.
Alright chat, things are escalating very fast and it's not good. I talked to my friend and he said it's fine, I can release some info as long as I don't mention him or his ex-fiance, whatever you want to call it. So here we go. I only got a minute, so I'm gonna keep it short. So pretty much when we came back from Miami, now actually during the Miami trip, we found out that she has actually been cheating for 3 years now. So pretty much his fiance or ex-fiance is a nurse. So he actually found out that the guy that she was cheating with was one of her co-workers at her job site. And they lived together for 3 years. So now imagine 3 years living together, not knowing your partner is cheating on you this whole time with one of her co-workers at work is insane. And the crazy part is that her family is giving him backlash for canceling the wedding the day before. And they just don't get it. It's been day 5 and my friend still can't even sleep well, eat well, or anything well. Yeah, on the other hand, you got her living her best life as if nothing had ever happened. Like, I cannot comprehend the type of person you gotta be, the evil person you gotta be to move on like it's nothing. That's insane to me.
Issuing a demand in a relationship is never wise, and her gamble entirely backfired. She believed she could pressure him into commitment, but instead she wound up with nothing. If you appreciated this surprising lesson, please hit like and subscribe to Silent Talone. Catch you next time.